He
Any
should.
NBA player that talks about social justice is full of shit because them niggas say nothing about China.
Okay, well, come on, dog. That's a whole different. That's a whole different conversation because America should be saying something about China.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. But my point
America should be
is,
saying something about Saudi Arabia. America should be saying
of
something.
course.
I mean,
But the NBA, you know, China and the NBA is like the NBA makes a lot of money off of China, and these NBA players make their money from China too, and they don't say shit about that, but they talk about this shit here. It's just like the LGBTQ community; they push all their shit where it's already accepted, but you don't see them fucking, you don't see them pushing that shit in Iraq. You know what I'm saying? You don't see them pushing it in Iran. All
no,
the places
because
where all the places where the LGBTQ community causes this uproar is places where it's, you know what I'm saying, there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing illegal about it. People are accepted. Just keep it away from the kids. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? If you're really trying to make changes, go to the people who don't accept it. But they
okay,
don't do that because they don't want to lose none of that money.
let's stay in this room right there because I want you to educate me. And if you can't remember, you can't remember because you might be onto something here.
What's
Because
up?
no, when you said about the countries that we don't mess with, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking like, do they have that agenda? Like when George Bush named that so-called axis of evil. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I'm trying to look at those countries and say, or and say, damn, do they have a quote unquote gay agenda there, or is that tolerated there? I don't know. I don't think
Man.
Iran tolerates it. I mean, you might have woke something up there. I wanna see something real quick. Like,
Hey, I want to go back to that Diddy thing real quick
yes,
because it
sir.
relates to everything. It relates to everything that we're talking about now.
Yes, sir.
So, if he falls, yo, and he brings down this industry, right? If this industry is really satanic and evil, as a lot of us are starting to wake up and think it is, if he brings that shit down, right, and that shit is really that powerful, you know what I'm saying? Like the shit's gonna hit the fan, fam. It's not like, you know, they just destroy Hollywood and life goes on. You know what I'm saying? Like you destroy Hollywood, it's going out with a bang, fam. Like the whole world fit to change. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think he's
Like
taking. I don't think he's
huh?
taking anyone down. I think that. Like,
I
all
don't
right.
think I don't know if you listen. I don't ordinarily I wouldn't think so, right? But you know, most people, you know, they talk about this thing that I don't really understand. The age of Aquarius that we're supposedly in right now. But you
We're
know,
in
that's
the
something I don't
age
understand. That's
of
something
Aquarius.
that's something yeah,
Age of
yeah, right.
Aquarius.
Which I don't really understand. Well, here's something that I understand. It seems to me, like we're in this time frame where everything that's been done in the dark is gonna come to light. Like
Facts.
this is the time where everything is getting exposed. So ordinarily, I wouldn't think Diddy could bring the industry down, but this might be the time, and it might. But what we call bringing it down, you know what I'm saying? To them, it might be revealing themselves to the world. You understand what I'm saying?
I don't think he
Like,
brings anything down. I think he sets it at the most. He'll set certain people, quote, because you gotta understand. Let's unpack it because certain of us look at not us, but you know what I'm saying. Look at Diddy as a hero. So I said one of our heroes got fallen. You know what I mean? He can't. He's no. Only thing he can
my
do.
whole,
Only thing he can do is make us look at people different. He
what
can't
I'm saying
bring.
is this.
Hold on, real quick.
What
Let
I'm
me land
saying
my
is
real
this,
quick.
though.
He
But that's
can't.
right, good.
Real quick. I'm almost. I don't
Yeah,
think he can
good.
bring down the industry. He can only make us look at people different. Like if this Puff Daddy's over with. He can only be Sean Combs from here. You know what I'm saying? It's over with for that. So it's like he can only make us look at people different. As far as music, like all these new little dudes, they ain't got nothing to do with that. It's gonna be people from our era, like the Busta Rhymes is and stuff like that. We'll be like, ooh man, we seen Busta Rhymes. You know what I mean? I don't think, but that's
I
not
heard
gonna.
Busta Rhymes. I heard Busta Rhymes is one of the most fruitiest rappers out there.
Yeah,
But yeah,
but at the end of the day, like we don't care. You know
yeah,
what
I
I'm
don't care.
saying? I don't care. Like I don't care.
Well,
Again, we already talked about that. I don't care what
here's
happens
what
to
I'm gonna
anybody.
say.
Yeah.
here's what I'm gonna say. I think that there's a chance that he could bring it down, but what I'm saying has nothing to do with whether he can or he can't. What I'm saying is prefaced on if he did.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
If he brought this shit down, right, it'll look to us, it's gonna look like breaking it down. To them, it's gonna look like revealing themselves to the world. And I think that because of this age that we're in, because of this time that we're in, it could happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could happen. It might be because, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, whatever you want to say, the devil, the dark forces, whatever. There's a point where they want to reveal themselves to the world, be like, yeah, look, nigga, it's our time now.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
All right, but what can he actually reveal? That's not really.
I don't know. I don't know. But I don't know. But I won't sit there and say that there's not a chance that he can.
Let's speculate. You know what I'm saying? Right. What can he actually?
Speculate.
Yeah. What can he actually reveal? Because we already know that whole agenda thing. That's not as taboo as it was in the 90s. If it was in the 90s, it'd be different.
Listen, if he's drugging up bitches and sex trafficking, and he's the fucking most powerful man doing it,
all right.
And he has politicians coming to those parties and doing things. Right. If he has princes coming to those parties and doing, remember the one Prince Albert got accused of doing some shit and had to do some kind of payout to one of those bitches at the Diddy party. Prince Andrew. Let me answer your question.
Hold on,
first.
Prince Andrew from the Epstein thing. Also.
Oh, is that where it happened?
Yeah, Prince Andrew.
I swear there was.
I'm adding on to what you said. And I said Prince Andrew had to pay too from the Epstein thing. That's the only thing I'm saying.
What I'm saying is, you know, we can speculate. We can speculate this way. We have no clue who was at those Diddy parties. Right. Diddy can have, and they said he was taping everything. He can have information. If he had information on all the powerful people in Hollywood, even just the people on his level, that right there has the ability to fucking bring Hollywood down.
And what would that thing be? Like, that's what I'm asking you. Like, with that, okay, we see him on tape drugging women. That brings down the music industry.
If I just said that if he had all these powerful execs that have been in there, and I'm just saying this is just
we're speculating. We're freestyling, dog.
Yeah, we're speculating. Yeah, speculating. I'm saying that if he had all the powerful execs, if he had all the move makers in Hollywood on tape, drugging, beating, raping bitches, or just doing whatever, yes, that could bring down the whole industry. Okay. Why wouldn't it?
Like, who's these players got to be? Like Jay-Z, Russell? Like,
no,
Russell
those are little people. Those are people on his level. No, I'm talking about the people like the people in Hollywood and the entertainment industry that have the fucking power. Is like the movie producers. In the entertainment industry, then it would be like the Jay-Z's and shit like that. But anybody who has any type of power in the industry. And just anybody who has power in the industry. I don't need to be specific.
Yeah, no, but only why I was saying, because you said that, you know, if he says Oprah's name, he's out of here. And that's what I'm trying to add on to that. Like, dog, he'll be out of here before he does that.
Powerful. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I said.
And I'm thinking, like, he can't. And that's what I'm trying to say. He can't bring. Like, who's a bigger fish than him that's not able to do what Oprah can do to him? That's what I'm trying to say.
He might listen, man. He might give up all those people. He might try to give up the people that's above him. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. There's no telling what he's going to do, fam. There's just none. Not at all.
Like, it's.
But I won't hide from the fact that, Puffy rubbed his elbows with enough people to ensure that he has enough shit that if it was to get taken seriously and everything else, there's a possibility he could break down the industry.
I'm gonna say this, and this is what I'm trying to tell you. This is what I'm trying to explain. Like, we're just speculating. I'm saying like this: if he got those people that you're talking about, they got the tapes. The feds, when he raided, they got those tapes. So those people got those tapes. He can't bring nobody down. You know what I mean? Like, if
hey, listen, time will tell, man.
Yeah,
you don't think so? I think so.
Yeah,
100% think so.
Well, hey.
We're not them. The feds are smarter than us. He got arrested by Homeland Security, fam. They know what they're doing.
Hey,
they know what they're doing.
Either side is above my pay grade.
They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing, fam. I mean, he tried to leave the country after the raids before he got arrested, and they stopped him. They didn't let him leave the country. Like they was gonna get him. It was who knows what they was waiting on.
I mean,
But
he can probably get Russell Simmons.
Yeah, they can get Russell Simmons. Listen, if you got all these people, if you got Russell Simmons, the Jay-Z's, the Russell Simmons, some of these white guys' names that you'll never hear.
No, they said he got Ashton Kutcher. They said he got him.
Look, and these are people from different areas and different realms. Mm-hmm. And those people are going to know things about other people. Ruffy could possibly bring down the industry, fam. It could cause a domino effect. But none of that shit even matters. Here's one thing that we could agree on. At some point, those dark forces are going to want to reveal themselves to the world, fam. So to look past this as this not possibly being the thing, it could possibly be the thing. You know what I'm saying? The war in Israel could possibly be the thing. Kamala could be the thing. All these things could be connected. You know what I'm saying? And it's the thing.
I'm like, well, it's already really been revealed. They just ain't standing on 10 on it. It's like, yo, you can see the symbolism. We know what it is. You know
look at the black boule. I was just talking to Bonnie about this because he said something about that. Because he tried to say something about them being a secret. I'm like, nah, they used to be a secret. They're in the open now. And he was like, oh, that's just for people in the know. But no, it's not just for people in the know. They came out and said, like, yeah, we've been this fraternity for mad years. I forgot the name of the fraternity, but the Black Boule is real when they're openly, you know what I'm saying? Openly the Black Boule, you know what I'm saying?
I think that's just like what has to happen. You have to let people know what you're doing. It is what it is on that one. It's just like, hey, I'm this. Either you can believe it or not. It's just how you take it in.
The left has been telling us what they're doing. I be cracking up, man. Not cracking up. I actually be feeling sad because people are so brainwashed. They argue against everything they believe in just because they feel like they're fighting the racists. Like, I'm not going to say no names this time, but my one man who toast himself as a hardcore Christian and shit. Like, how you gonna be that and sit there and arguing abortion with me? You know what I'm saying? You got 7 states that allow abortion in 8 months. We got friends that were born at 8 months. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Can you imagine turning an 8-month-old baby inside the womb in a scrambled eggs, fam?
I know a lot of children. A lot of children who was born premature.
Right. So how could you even argue that?
A lot of them are big as houses.
This name I'm going to say because I respect him very well, and it's not disrespectful to make this argument, because I asked him this question because he was making, you know what I'm saying, qualifying points. Like, he was like, you know, sometimes this stuff is used for cancer research and this, that, and the third. And people always make the same arguments about rape, incest, or health problems. And I agree that those things are for abortion, but I don't believe that abortion should be birth control. You know what I'm saying? But he's making these arguments, and I'm not going to go, his name don't matter, but he's making these arguments, but I had to ask him, I'm like, well then, what's the acceptable number of innocent babies that should be allowed? Because if you're going to have abortion, you're going to have innocent babies that are lost, no matter how many, you know what I'm saying, how many righteous abortions there have been, there's going to be some innocent ones. So what's the number? You see what I'm saying? And there is no number. You know what I'm saying? There's no way to justify one innocent kid. You know what I'm saying? And then if you come up with a number, then you're fucked up in life, because then we have to come up with a number that's acceptable for unarmed black men to get killed. Then we have to come up with a number that's acceptable for women to be raped. You know what I'm saying? Before, so, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you create a number before it's a problem, you're not killing the problem. You're just requalifying it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep, I totally follow you.
So all that pro-abortion shit is just bullshit if you cannot tell me what's the acceptable amount of innocent babies that can be killed. You know what I'm saying? If you give me that number, then you can make an argument with me. Otherwise, I don't want to hear it. And it's whack to me because they got women women fooled into believing that women's right is the only woman's right is the right to abort their kid. You know what I'm saying? It's not a woman's right to have a healthy sex environment. You know what I'm saying? It's not a woman's right to have her own private spaces. You know what I'm saying? None of those are women's rights. The only thing that's a woman's right is the right to kill your baby. Like, get out of here. And then you know what's crazy? You know what I'm saying? A woman aborts a baby and it's nothing. You know what I'm saying? You have a man who decides to be a deadbeat dad. That's what he is, a fucking deadbeat. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is crazy.
See, my thing is with the body, my choice thing is just easy work. It's like, hey, that's fine. Like, but then don't say nothing if a girl's out there prostituting. Don't say nothing to her because it's her body and her choice. Don't arrest her. You know what I mean? It's her body, her choice. If she wants to sell her body, let her sell her body.
Man, all our lives are taught to be responsible. We have to own up to a responsibility. You want to go run around fucking everybody and you get pregnant, you should have to shoulder that responsibility. You know what I'm saying? You can't just go ahead and just kill your baby because you didn't want it. But I got the perfect solution.
I have to give you some pushback because if the incest and the rape thing, you know what I'm saying?
But I already said I agree with that.
Okay.
I'm talking about this little hoe.
But
Because your average little girl with no guidance, who should have had better guidance from her parents, just running around here fucking, like, she shouldn't be allowed to just destroy some baby. You know what I'm saying? And then if she is, then it has to be done immediately. But I got the solution. The solution is just free morning after pills for everybody. Everybody who goes to have sex can go get a free morning after pill and just take it. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to have a kid, just take the pill. That's it. Kamala Harris is the first fucking presidential candidate to visit an abortion clinic.
Oh yeah, I like I said, I mean,
you know what Kanye called it?
I'm trying to stay like down the middle. I like I said, like if people that know me, I don't vote. That's one. I keep on saying this. I'm a nothing. I don't care. It's, you know, I'm more of a spiritual dude. I just don't like her. She just rubs me the wrong way. You know what I mean? I just don't like her. You know what I mean? I don't like her little smile. I don't like her little laugh after she says something stupid.
I hate her a lot.
You know, it is what it is.
She went
politics. Like I said,
she went on an HBCU tour. She went on an HBCU tour talking about reproductive rights and abortion. She ain't going to Yale. She ain't going to Harvard. She ain't telling, you know what I'm saying, predominantly white kids to go abort their kids, but she's going around the fucking black schools telling people to go abort their kids. You push it back in the stallion, somebody who's telling the women to fuck all the time and fuck for money, and then also telling the same women to go abort their kids if they don't want them. Like, that's just evil, fam. That's evil, and there's no denying it. But people, you know what I'm saying, try to make something different out of it. There's even people that call that kind of trash rap, the stripper rap, women empowerment. You know what I'm saying? I got a little fun fact for all the women out there who look at that music as empowering. You know what I'm saying? All you women that look up to these chicks and think you're doing your own thing and blah 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 blah, they all their raps are ghostwritten, and they're all ghostwritten by men. That's men giving you your power. That's men telling you to go act like that. You ain't getting the empowerment that you think you get. You know what I'm saying? It's all a facade. It's all bullshit. And all an illusion, fam.
And I'll bring a smile to your face because no matter how much they want to throw these people in our faces, you know what I mean? These people are not selling. You know, they're not selling. Like, Javier, we do a nice campaign. You can do 19,000. That's what Sexy Red did. Like, you know what I mean? With all this impression and all this, these people are not selling. And
but that's not even important.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying is, it could be out there, but they're not taking to it like they. You know what I mean? It's not working. That's what I'm trying to say.
But they are though. They're not buying it, but they're watching it. Okay. We're in a whole new society where influence is worth just as much as money is. You see what I'm saying? So if they're not selling, but they're influencing, job well done. You know what I'm saying? Job well done. You know what I mean? So the not selling shit, that's for our era. You know what I'm saying? It mattered to us before social media. Now with social media, influence is worth.
But my thing is this: there's no budget for influence. You still have to get out there and sell some music.
No, you don't.
Why wouldn't you?
Why would you? If you man, there's so many internet famous people that you know what I'm saying, that would make it all. Look at what's that stupid dude's name? He started Lil Pump. He was making all of his money before he got famous. It was after he got famous and, did dumb shit to cancel his own career that he started, not making any money. The Island Boys, they didn't sell any records. They was making all that money and fucked up their shit for themselves. Influence is worth a lot of money, fam. The records don't gotta sell. That doesn't mean anything.
I think that shit's over with. I think that's over with. I think that.
What is? You think influence is over with?
As far as the music part. Because if you got somebody, say like a Cardi B, when the labels are saying, you know what, we about to start cutting your budget. Cardi B only put out one album. You know what I mean?
So news.
Yeah,
but nobody's really making money.
But she's a quote unquote influencer. So it's like, for you to be that, the label has to give you a type of budget. You know what I'm saying? For you to be
they
that.
They don't have to give you shit. No, you don't. If people haven't turned their back on you, you can just influence. And trust you me, she's making a lot of money off of influencing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And every time she's in a video, because she's a public figure, because she's a celebrity, they have a different right of privacy than we do. So when they show these people on all these little clips, all these little videos and shit like that, they get paid, fam. You know what I'm saying? They get money. Listen, it's been a long time since labels have actually been making, especially in hip hop, have actually been making money off of the record sales. The money comes everywhere else. Everywhere else. Not the record sales. The record, putting out an album now is an investment. It's just an investment into legitimizing your act. You know what I'm saying?
Now this is where I'm going to disagree. All right, let me ask you this question.
Music is disposable.
Let me ask you this question. Who you think has more influence, Cardi or Nicki Minaj?
Right now, it's probably about even, for real. It might be Cardi B, for real. It might, but I don't know. I don't keep track. I know that they influence.
This is what I'm going to differ.
Asking me that is just a guess.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just guessing.
Now, this is what I'm going to say, how certain things are going to play a different part. Like, certain people got organic fans. Nicki Minaj has one of the top grossing tours of the last 2 years. That's fans coming out paying money to see you. You know, you understand what I'm trying to say? See, Cardi B, that influencer thing, that's cool. That's cool. You get a couple ticks, but who's coming out in droves to pay ticket money to come see you?
Yeah, but you're talking an apple and
that's
an
what I mean.
Right now.
That's what I'm trying to say. It's going to be a shift.
That's an apple and an orange. Some people still sell music, and some people got their fans, and that's what it is that works for them, to keep them getting money and keep their money rolling. But everybody don't got the same lane, the same path.
Okay.
And you think that Nicki Minaj is really making that much more money than Cardi B's making?
I'm going to say,
one of them selling records and one of them is not. I bet you they're both making about the same amount of money.
I'm just talking about staying power, sir. There's people that's willing to go out there to pay $1, to pay X amount of dollar. You know what I'm saying? Probably ticket prices is probably $250 to see this young lady get out there and perform songs. And there's other people that say, you know what? I'm gonna sit on the couch. Might prove you right. Say, hey, you know what I mean? But I think as far as a bigger influence, the influencer will be the one that's gonna get me off the couch, or the person that don't even have a tour or nothing. If they're influencers, get your ass on the road and make some money.
Yeah, that's you though. But there's, you know what I'm saying? You got this big market of people that just sit at home and watch videos. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Everything. You know what I'm saying? Everything is an absolute.
So you're saying that she might have some other money. You know, she might get some so, a YouTube check here and there. Because in your defense, Cardi B is opening up. I think she's opening up for WrestleMania this year. So to prove your point, that's more influence than Nicki Minaj. They could have got Nicki Minaj. So there you go.